Welcome back to What is New Platform. Today we're looking at businesses in Nigeria and business opportunities. And that is why we have a veteran in the house from United States Consulate here in Nigeria. He is actually the senior commercial specialist that will be sharing a unique opportunity with us on how we can actually have a business that is self-sustaining. It promises to be a wonderful one. And I'll quickly take a formal introduction. Sir, it's our pleasure to have you in the studio.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. So, sir, your name echoes when you talk about business in Nigeria. And we know the brand you represent is a very formidable one. We would like to do a formal introduction of yourself because we cannot actually see how it is the way it is.
Well, my name is Anayo Agro. I'm a senior commercial specialist with the U.S. Commercial Service at the U.S. Consulate in Nigeria. Most people know me with our technology event, which is called the City Exhibition and Seminars. And again, small and medium enterprises and their owners also know me in association with the Nigerian International Franchise Association, where we are helping small and medium enterprises to understand the foundational issues that they face, and also helping to get the fundamentals right as they begin their first steps in starting a business or expanding the old ones that they have. Right?
So let's go a little bit deeper in today's discussion. We understand how people actually own businesses and build everything about the business around them.
Yes.
Now, we know that U.S. Consulate is doing a lot of projects to make sure that businesses that have any relationship with them become an auto-run business. We would like to share with us, what are the new activities or projects coming up?
Almost every other month, we have international programs in the U.S. going on, and we take groups to the U.S. And the essence is always either to find technology to support what they are doing here, or to find partners to work with here, and also to understand business models that have succeeded in the U.S. Over the past 5 to 7 years, we've intensively focused on franchising here. And the basic reason why we've done that is that we discovered that our informal sector is growing and expanding, while the formal sector is contracting. And for all intents and purposes, that's an indication of dysfunctionality in the system. Okay? You have on our highways, people running up and down, hawking things. You go to our markets, everybody is selling. And you meet somebody who's seen for a while, you ask what are you doing, he says he's on his own. So it's like almost everybody is doing one thing or the other in business. But nobody is actually growing businesses as it should be done. Somebody called me recently, in fact, in Nigerian diaspora, and said he would like to buy a successful business here in Nigeria. Okay. That he wouldn't want to come in, start a business from ground up. He wanted a business that he was running, like in the US. Businesses are sold in the US nearly every day. Okay, very successful business, mega business, small businesses, and medium-sized businesses. So when I said that he was looking for that, I said, well, I've never seen anybody talking about selling a business in Nigeria. You can flip through the papers, it doesn't matter the newspaper. You won't find a single advert, of any kind of business being sold. The question is why? Why business is not sold here like it's sold elsewhere? Okay. And the second reason is because most businesses here are not started or built to be sold. Most businesses here are not built or developed in the way they could possibly be sold. Because most businesses here are worn like jackets. Those who start them, start them as their personal businesses built around their idiosyncrasies, their lifestyles, and the businesses run, or the business cannot run without them. The business can run independent of them. The only time you can begin to talk about a business sold is when you are able to start a business that is running independent of you and running apart from you. In other words, whether you are there or you are not there, this business is going on as it should go. The only type of business that work this way in Nigeria could just be like banks and major a few major commercial accounts here. Other than that, most of the businesses are actually just built around their owners. So in other words, it's like you have designed a suit according to your size and shape. You can't sell it to some other person to wear and buy because it won't work. So the only time you can begin to talk about selling a business is when you begin to systemize businesses. And once you begin to do that, then you begin to build a business that's independent of you. And that's what we're actually preaching at the International Franchise Expo. And that's why we're collaborating with the IMIF Worldwide. Because the IMIF Worldwide simply believes that the only way you can successfully build a business, it doesn't matter the size of business, is to start it day one as a template of 1,000 or more that business just exactly like that business. So in other words, you are starting out day one with the intention, even if you eventually will not do that, but you have it at the back of your mind, pretend that you are starting a business that you will replicate in 1,000 other locations.
Right, sir.
Okay?
Right.
Yes, when you are finished and you are done, you may not replicate it. But what that will do for you is that you will start day one to lay a foundation of a business that will work independent of you. Okay? And the only way you can do that is that you recognize that you have to not just only work in that business, but also to work on the business every day of your life.
Sir, thank you. We'll be going for a break. When we come back, we'd like you to share what the image is all about. When I hear the word MIT, it sounds like a mystery.
Yes.
So when we come back, we'd like to have a deep dive of what it's all about and what image is doing in Nigeria.
Okay.
Alright, our distinguished viewers, you're just getting it now. You've been told, don't get a business that looks like the jacket you want to put on. It should be an auto road, and that's why the professional is here to give us the way forward. We'll be right back.
Hello there, my name is Kamal Salau. I'm the Nigerian host of Don't Forget the Lyrics and also the general manager at City 105.1 FM, and you're watching What's New on Win TV.
You're watching What is New on Win TV. Keep right on watching. Hello Nigeria, this is Augusta Madrid giving a thumbs up for Win TV. With Win TV, you can only win, and it's a win-win situation.
Today we'll be looking at what is new in businesses here in Nigeria, and a professional is actually showing us a new roadmap and a new opportunity. Remember, you can play back every part of this interview on our YouTube channel, scrolling on your screen. Just log on, search for us, and you're getting this firsthand. Okay, sir, we'll be talking about business opportunities, and you're trying to share what EMIT is doing in Nigeria. We'd like you to take it to give us a deep dive. We want to dissect it. What is EMIT?
Okay. IMIT Worldwide as a company is actually an American firm. Okay. It's one of the oldest US firms involved in entrepreneurship development and coaching, training people how to start business and how to run the business. Okay, IMIT was started by Michael Gilbert. Okay, they are located in California. The Nigerian International Franchise Association and Commoners Keepers Network, are working with other stakeholders to bring IMIT to do a program in July at the Museum Center. In fact, it's going to be July 23 to 24. And this program is going to be a 2-day intensive leadership training. And it will be focused entirely on how to conceive a business, develop it, and then run it. Okay? Now, your question, what is IMIT? IMIT is the entrepreneurial myth. The myth, the idea that most people who go into business are actually entrepreneurs. Okay? The general assumption is that when you say that somebody owns a business or is starting a business, the basic assumption is that he or she is an entrepreneur. That's why he's striking out. That's why he's funded a business. But the IMIT point of view is that most people that go into business are actually not entrepreneurs. They're just technical people. They are people who worked for organizations. For instance, you are working for microbes, doing their media outreach. Okay? You've done this outreach, you are very successful at doing it. One day you just get up and say, okay, because I've mastered how to do this empowerment half hour, what is new? And you said, okay, that's what Macro is all about. and you jump off and start your own business. Okay? Now, what you've mastered while working for Microless is just this empowerment app. You've not mastered the other 7 centers of management responsibilities that come together to make up what you see as Microless. You've not mastered marketing. You've not mastered leadership. You've not mastered accounting and sales, lead generation, lead conversion, okay, and so on and so forth. So when you see a successful business, you are not just seeing one thing. You are seeing seamless synchronization of different functions that come together to produce an effective delivery of whatever it is that product or service. So the image in some way says that entrepreneurs do not start most businesses. Most businesses are actually started by people who understand the technical aspect of the business they do. And it is a wrong assumption to think that because you've understood, for instance, you work for an engineering firm and you won awards as the chief engineer, therefore you understand what the engineering firm is all about.
All right, sir.
Because you haven't understood it.
All right, sir. So thank you very much. We would like to move it further because it's becoming more interesting. We would like to know, AMIT is coming to Nigeria come June.
Yes.
Very July
23 to 24.
20. Okay. We would like to know, who are you expecting in this particular forum? It's a very big one. The way it sounds, it's not a child's play.
Okay.
This is going to revolutionize what the Nigerian business looks like.
Yes.
Who are we expecting to be in this event?
No, we're expecting franchisors who already do businesses and own businesses here, chief executives of franchise firms here. We're expecting anybody who has started a business and is running, whether it's a small or medium enterprise-like business. We're also expecting people who are thinking about starting their own business. Maybe people who have worked for establishments, either in the public or private sector, and they have reached their retirement or are thinking about, leaving their regular job, okay, and they're starting their own business. They want their own freedom and all of that. So those are the people that we are targeting. Right. And we are simply saying that there is no better way to start your own business other than to start it day one as a template,
right, sir,
or a prototype of 1,000 more that is just exactly like it. Right. Okay, that's how McDonald's started. That's how, in fact, all the successful businesses that you find around here, that's how they started. KFC, they were here. Okay, and that's what the franchise firms like, I don't want to start calling it, but just for it so that people can understand exactly what we're talking about. Franchise firms like those who are doing fast food businesses. Okay. That's their mode of operation. That's what they've copied. That's why they're able to have branches or outlets across the country. In fact, most of our eateries now are imitating it. Your old restaurants and mom foods are now copying this business development model. Wow. And that's the way to go. That's why you see, for instance, the new generation banks are expanding to West Africa and, in fact, other African countries. What are they doing? They are just replicating, their prototypes. So that's what it's all about. And this ties to what we are doing at International Franchise Association, okay, which I am, the director of market development. It also comes back to what we are preaching, even at my office at the U.S. Commercial Service. What we are saying, let's take you to America to understand how the Americans do it, and so that you can also understand why American companies and American entrepreneurs are able to start a business then and develop it, grow it for 5 years, then sell it, start another one. Or why somebody is able to start a business in 10 years, grow it to several hundreds of locations. And once somebody is able to start a business, he can go on vacation 3 months and stay away without necessarily this business going under. Yeah. You hardly can think about any business here owned by any private person, maybe just a few of them, that you can say that the owner would go on a vacation or travel for 1 month and won't come back and hear those stories. Right. Okay? And the only way you can do it is when you understand their fundamental requirements to building a business this way.
Alright, it is still what is new, and we've been having an insightful moment right here on AMIT. It's a unique business opportunity that is coming to Nigeria, and we'll have a veteran has been sharing this with us. We'll be going for a break now. When we come back, it will be the time for what are the requirements. You want to be part of the whole process for this revolution in business that is coming to our doorstep, and you want to know how you're going to do this. We'll be right back. It is still What is New on Win TV.
Hello, boss. If you're ready to take the lead in the business world, join us come July 2012 as the E-Meet Worldwide from the United States of America in association with Covenant Business Keepers Network and Nigeria International Franchise Association presents National Business Forum 2012. Come, let's share experience with veterans and know why most businesses fail. Learn and explore the 7 centers of management attention and learn why investors and banks run after franchise firms. The National Business Forum is targeted at business leaders, entrepreneurs and investors, trade and investment promoters including specialists from public agencies, bankers and financial stakeholders involved in business development and franchising. Date is 23rd and 24th July 2012 by 10 a.m. at the Muson Center, Unicon, Lagos. The participation fee is 65,000 naira only, covering E-Meet business development materials, certificate of attendance, refreshments and lunch breaks. Register online by logging on to www.emeetnigeriaseminars.com.ng or call Yinka on 0802-322-3736. National Business Forum 2012 is proudly supported by U.S. Consulate, Nigerian Television Authority and Win TV. Come and take the lead in the business world. Be there.
Sir, come July, business veterans will be gathering, sharing this unique opportunity. If one wants to be part of the whole process, what are the ways?
The E-Meet is going to happen. The E-Meet intensive training would happen July 23 to 24. And I know that the only requirement is pay the seminar fee, okay, and also have a reason. And the reason is either you own a business already as a chief executive from a company, or you are, again, like I said, we intend to start one. It's not for very young school leavers. That's not the kind of people that the event is targeting. The event is targeting owners for small and medium enterprises and family businesses that have concerns about handing over businesses to maybe founders like parents who have successful businesses but are having difficulties getting to and understanding how to build a business so that their children can take over. And those who have large otherwise successful business that desire to expand to other locations but don't know how to create the systems to enable them expand to other locations. Then also people have concerns that people have discovered that they are working for their businesses rather than their businesses working for them. They are slaving for their businesses. Most people go into business because they said they want their freedom, they want to earn money. But you now go into a business and discover that you don't have time for your family, you don't have time, you don't have a life outside their business. So if you have such challenges or such concerns, then you should be at the event, because the intensive program is all about how do you start your business and how do you build it in a way that gives you that freedom, that allows your business to fulfill your primary objectives in life. Your business should be a means to your purpose, your mission. You shouldn't be slaving for your business. Your business should enrich your life. And your business should operate effectively, independently, and also should thrive with or without you. Your business shouldn't depend on, for instance, you employing the best accountant, the best marketing manager, the best research person, the best sales people. No, your business should depend on systems that are very effective. Then you can hire competent people to work this system. So, in other words, if someone resigns from your business shouldn't go down. If you have a great accountant, that's fine. But you could trade just about anybody if you have a good system to work as an accountant in your office. So nobody should run a business that depends on, this guy is a great guy. Now without him, I can't do.
So the person should not be the brand. You should
No.
be the brand. The brand should be
that's the thing, because very often, like people I talk to most times, people tell you, this guy is ready to be with me for 10 years. In fact, only God knows what will happen if you leave this company. And I say, it means that guy is not your business. Because that guy is actually your business. If the business is built around him, I don't care the kind of scale he has. A business that is efficient and effective should not run that way. A great business cannot be run that way, because it means that you can't expand that business beyond that location where that guy is. Okay, the moment you do that, the business will crumble. So, yes, we celebrate expertise, intelligence, we celebrate skills, we celebrate great professionals, but these professionals, with their greatness, should drive the business, and they should manage the systems that drive the business, not the other way. Okay, most businesses here are built around people, either built around the owners or built around the people who say that have great expertise, and that's not how great businesses are built. KFC wouldn't be here if it was built around the founder. McDonald's wouldn't have 31,000 plus outlets or branches around the world if it was built around Ray Kroc that started it. Okay, our local banks that are now doing well, you can say maybe they are using their money to sustain themselves, but even at that, they wouldn't be expanding to African countries if they are built around their founders or their board of directors. That's essentially what I'm talking about. So, every business, big, small, or large, should be driven by systems and they're managed by competent people. But for you to do that, you have to understand the elements, the fundamentals. You have to understand how to build this foundation for your business to run that way. It won't just happen because you wish the business to happen that way. It will happen that way because you have built the foundation, you have built the system, you have orchestrated the system, and the system is efficient and effective.
Here at Civic Center today for G Nigeria, courtesy Google, the world's largest search engine. And with me is Tom Koka and Lola Mashar. I would like to get it from you quickly.
G Nigeria is our annual flagship event where we celebrate our partners. We celebrate partnerships across developers, telco partners, and entrepreneurs. We are very excited to be here, and we look forward to strengthening our relationships with all our various stakeholders. And we're also glad that you're here with us to share the excitement.
So quickly, what do you feel about this experience today?
Well, it's very inspiring, and it's actually a great one to see a lot of developers and business people come together to share Google technology and products.
Right. Okay. Now back to Lola Masha. Let her just give us 30 seconds of what Google SMS is all about. A wrap up.
The one exciting thing that we're launching today at this event is our Google SMS chat, which allows users to send SMS messages, hey, for free from your Gmail account. Google is trying to put cash in your pocket by launching and rolling out products and services that leverages technology to make your life a lot easier. So please try it out. Go to www.gmail.com and sign up now.
All right.